you know, obviously you are so talented and you deserve these movies and the TV shows that you've done, but it's also a type of thing where it's like it fell onto your lap, but in the best way possible, because
Mm,
you wouldn't have gotten it if you weren't made to do it. You know what I mean? It's like it needed to be in front of your face for you to know, like, I should be an actor.
mm. Yeah, yeah. I mean, once I started, I really understood. I was like, oh, this is what I should do. I enjoyed this much more than I enjoyed, being a builder. And and it's just, yeah, I feel fortunate that way because, as I said, like I've just been able to learn so much. I haven't had this like, this is how I'm going to do it, and this is what is going to happen. It's been more say yes and don't screw up. Like
Yeah.
so. That's kind of like the philosophy I've taken is, I've been very, very fortunate, but I have made sure that when that opportunity's come my way, I've tried not to waste it. And they say like luck is like opportunity and preparation meeting. You can have all the opportunity in the world, but if you're not prepared for it, then it's kind of useless, and you really consider yourself lucky. So I guess that's where it's come from that way. I feel like I have been really fortunate, but yeah, thank you for saying that. It's like, I think I would have been found out by now. It's been maybe 10 years and people keep paying me to do this. So I must be like doing all right. It's kind of how I feel, but
Exactly.
there's still always that innate kind of, like anyone's job, like that innate kind of self-doubt. And like, we all have that. And I think it's a positive thing because it makes me really cross my T's and dot my I's and like not rest on my laurels. I'm constantly knowing how much better I've got to get and how much further I've got to go. But yeah, I'm certainly surprised every time someone gives me a job.
I mean, and like you said, you're absorbing from the people you're working with, and as you've been doing it, you have been getting more and more amazing roles and working with amazing people. Like, we all watched you in Little Fires Everywhere, which was so huge and everybody loved. And that's Reese Witherspoon. That's as good as it gets.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like that working with Reese, I'm on set and then I'm something like, she's got an Oscar. I'm acting with that person. They're very good at acting. I'm not so good at acting. I should probably try and be better at acting. And that's kind of like, it's like when you play a sport, I do liken the acting thing to a sport of some degree. It's like, whenever you're playing a sport or an activity with someone who's very good, that elevates you and it makes you play better. And that's kind of what I've really been fortunate as you say, like I got to work with, Vince Vaughn and Andrew Garfield. Mel Gibson directed me in Hacksaw Ridge, and I got to work with Pierce Brosnan and someone like Ray Winstone. And so it's just this idea of like, if I can just surround myself with people that know what they're doing and that are really good, maybe, I won't be noticed so much, but also like, I've been able to learn so much from these people, and yeah, working with Reese was amazing. That was such a great show. It became
So good.
really, really
So good.
popular, and yeah, I was really proud of how that turned out. And it all just kind of, yeah, it just kind of fell into place. Like how it kind of has. As I said, like this opportunity came, and I thought, wow, yeah, what a great opportunity to work with someone who's one of the best in the world at this. And I'm lucky that I didn't make so much of a fool of myself.
She's one of those people that seems like so mega famous, but also is very like much a cool person to be around
Yeah.
and a regular person. Can you verify that my opinion of Reese
Yeah,
Witherspoon?
yeah. Look, I had an awesome time working with Reese. She is like that. You kind of hit the nail on the head there,
Yeah.
where it's like this person is like one of the biggest actresses in the world and has been for like a long time. And we've all seen all her movies, and
Yep.
but then she just just like like a regular person, had great chat and fun and human. I think that's what you kind of
Yep.
want to when you meet people, and you've met people through your job, and you just want to see that they're human,
Absolutely.
they
Exactly.
kind of exist. And I've been really fortunate through pretty much every job I've done. Everyone I've worked with has been pretty awesome. Just regular, everyone just kind of, how lucky are we? This is great. Who would have another job than this? And that's really refreshing, especially when you're working with people that have been doing it for a while. To like see their passion still there, and there's they're not so jaded, and It's
Right.
just more like, wow, how lucky are we? And
Yeah.
I love that attitude because I feel like that every day I go to work, no matter what I'm doing at work, even the tough days where you know, you might be covered in mud crawling around on the ground for 12 hours. You're just still like, wow. I mean, remember when you were a kid and you played Army Men? Guess what? You're doing it.
You're living it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's a great example to see somebody like, for example, Reese Witherspoon or the other actors that you've worked with that have been doing it for so long still have that passion, because it shows you that you're not going to get tired of it. You're only going to get better. You're going to want to do more, stay passionate.